Okay. So I've had some time to think about this. And let me make sure everything's working, get a link posted on Discord, and then I'll talk about my thoughts. So let me see. Here we go. Good. I don't think I actually need to grow iron, at least not right now. I'll still need to grow copper, but I'm not going to worry as much about the irons. We will just get stone and copper mostly. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to go up to the Hyperion. Didn't expect to ever have a problem with this. Uh-oh, I don't have any. This is fine. Alright, we're gonna get rid of ice. Hey, Goose, hey, Enterprise! There's multiple musicians, but how would I ever contact them? I mean, legitimately. Like, I would contact somebody who has 100 million billion subscribers, and how would she ever notice me? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So, I'm not gonna try to contact anyone. Where I fought Merlin. I don't think YouTube has removed any of my videos for Master of Magic. I don't think that's ever happened. Hey, funny! To my knowledge. Anyway, what I was starting to say was, I thought about this. I've had time to think. And the first thing is, I don't think I need to make my own iron on the surface. Because I can make iron this way! In fact... No, I don't. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Doesn't matter. It's fine. We're gonna get iron loaded. Why am I not allowed to load iron this way? It's so picky. It's fine. So, this will give me a source of unlimited iron that comes from space! Clearly the fuel tanks are... Did I push? Hold on. There we go. Clearly the fuel tanks are full. Guess I can make a couple more. Sure. But yeah, we probably don't need... We probably don't really need any more ice at all. Looks like the carbon is stuck too, because we don't actually need carbon either. Why don't I have a red... Shit, I think I sent all my red ones down. I have no way... I have no way to launch anything. I can't make a new red-handled inserter. But I can do this. And this will dispose of these. Okay. This is fine. This will work. For now. The important thing is that we get the iron flowing so that we produce iron plates. And then we can send the iron plates to the surface. As well as anything else that I need. Like the shells. Maybe some laser turrets, you know. Yeah, I can make bullets up here as well. I could make a few different simple goods up here to ship down. but mostly it's just the iron that I want. This should be fine. This should be fine. I could also steal solar panels if I needed them, but I'm pretty sure I'll make a local power source. Ah! That would be strange. I doubt that she's a big fan of old DOS games. I should be very surprised if she was. I don't really have social media. Like, not really. I use Discord and I use YouTube. I don't know. I don't think YouTube has removed any of the Master of Magic videos to my knowledge, so yeah, I just don't know. All right. Let me focus in on what we're doing, though. So we have a source of unlimited iron from space. We'll just use space iron. That's good. We can also send down carbon if we want, but I'll just use the electricity for now. So I can easily manufacture steel. Copper, we can make copper using this. So we can make all the copper we want as well. So that's quite a few things. Next up, though, I haven't figured out how to use artificial soil. That was the last thing I was trying to figure out at the end of the stream, and I didn't figure it out. So, let me get... I need nutrients. I need a whole pile of nutrients. I'll make some of this, and I'll go around. Once I figure out how to plant the soil, I'm going to start working on making this stuff and putting this all together. Yeah, you said it took a few years to travel and you considered Warp 2 to be slow travel? Because of this kind of sci-fi I read, I tend to look at it as that's a pretty freaking fast way to travel between stars. Warp speed is pretty fast. Just in general. It's not like instantaneous go through a Stargate fast, but it's pretty fast. Looks like we'll have uranium ammo. That might become important. That might become important. Let me see. Carbon fiber leads to rocket turret. I need at least 1,500 agriculture science sent back. Then we'll be able to turn carbon into coal if we want. I can get carbon from space, no problem. And I can build rocket turrets, which is something I very much want to do for my spaceship. Alright, we're going to need fish breeding, biter egg handling, capture us. Wait, how do I capture? Oh, I need to bring some of this gel back so that we can control biter spawners. Okay, we'll definitely want to do that. Overgrowth soil seems important. Stack inserters. There's a bunch of stuff. We're going to want a lot of agriculture science. It allows for a whole lot of big stuff. The biolab. There's quite a few things I'm going to need on this planet that we're going to need to get the research done. So yeah. I'm gonna need to start getting our agriculture science out there. Most definitely. Even the epic quality comes from it. We should probably do the quality module 3 next. You guys have been building a lot of higher quality stuff. We should get good at that. Alright. That's not what Deep Space Nine was. Deep Space Nine was, I mean, they could always make another show, but Deep Space Nine was, kind of a stolen concept from Babylon 5. It was never meant to be anything related to the Earth-Romulan War. Like, that's literally not the show it was. If you want to think about it, depending on what you consider Star Trek is, if you consider the heart of Star Trek to be a milieu story, it's Orson Scott Card's naming convention, a place story. Okay? If you consider the core of Star Trek to be exploring strange new worlds, you know, place stories are like you go down the rabbit hole, or you go to Oz, or you explore some fantastic location, and that's the heart of it, then Deep Space Nine isn't a Star Trek story. But I personally, there's a lot of episodes of The Next Generation where it's just on the ship with the crew dealing with some shit going on in the holodeck or whatever. So to me, I consider Deep Space Nine to totally be, you know, Star Trek. But it is exactly what it's meant to be. Like, exactly what the showrunners intended to make is what they made. And I just showed him that the Nagus episode where Vincini from The Princess Bride voices the Nagus. It's such a good episode. It's so much fun. We shouldn't like Quark. Quark is such a piece of shit. But we love Quark. Quark and Odo make the show. And they have the way they approach conflicts. Like, you see Sisko, and I don't think anyone in The Next Generation would have been able to have the struggle Sisko was having. Certainly Wesley wouldn't have. Like, there's Sisko, and he doesn't want his son hanging around Nog because he believes Nog is a bad influence. But morally speaking, this is against everything that he believes, being a Star Trek officer. Like, you can't tell your son he can't be friends with Ferengi, but he wants to tell his son not to be friends with the Ferengi because he's a Ferengi. And he's trying to cope with this, and, you know, there's like, that's something you would never see in something like The Next Generation. They couldn't tell that story. Anyway, I should get back to doing what I'm actually streaming to do, so I'll stop talking about Deep Space Nine. I like Deep Space Nine quite a bit. I think it was quite a bit better than Voyager. And at least on par with The Next Generation. At least comparable to. And I grew up with The Next Generation, so, you know, that's saying quite a bit. Yeah. There's no reason they couldn't make a show that's about the Earth-Romulan War. Why don't they? Why not just do that? There's 1,000 stories you could tell in the Star Trek universe. Why the hell are they making Picard? I am not going to watch Picard. I'm not gonna. I love Captain Picard, and I do not want to taint my image of the character. So I refuse to look at it. Yeah. Yeah, well, it was about a new quadrant opening up, and anyway, a Bejor and all that. Anyway, I'm gonna play Factorio now. I'm gonna focus in on this. All right, let me think. So, Bioflux. Oh, this is basically rotten at this. Everything in my inventory is basically rotten at this point. You know what? That's okay. I need to make nutrients anyway, and Bioflux is easy enough to make anyway. Um, Let me go harvest some random garbage. We'll make some more soil. And I'll see if I can figure out how to plant things. Yeah, that'll be our plan. Yeah, I didn't watch Enterprise, so I don't know much about it. I would rather finish Voyager before picking up Enterprise. And Voyager isn't on my top 10 list either. Rewatching DS9 has been a lot of fun so far. And seeing Snyder's reactions to things. He doesn't know why I like Morn. I'm just getting started. I'm trying to figure out the base mechanics of how this world works still. I'm about one mechanic away from figuring this place out and being able to do things. But that one mechanic is, how do I use artificial soil? Once I figure that out, I'm probably good? I think. Let me check in on... Okay, yeah, you're getting tons of iron. You can just flush it. Flush the iron. Should be good. Okay. Yeah, that should be great. Everything should be perfect. Yeah, I also need to watch all the movies. The only Star Trek movie I've seen is the one where they bring back the whale. I saw that one a few times when I was young. But the one I actually want to watch is The Wrath of Khan. That's the one I'm most interested in. I may have also seen another Star Trek movie or two if I rake my mind over it. My mother was a big time... My parents were Trekkies, you know? I grew up with Trekkies. So I probably have seen more than I even remember. They used to hang out in the Star Trek forums. Trekkies had a community. Like, their community was legendary for a reason. They used to roleplay on chat rooms and message boards before... Like, almost all of this is lost today. But yeah, they used to do that. And I've ended up the inheritor of a few things that I eventually need to do videos about. There were Trek fan videos that you can't even find anymore, but they were passed around as VHS tapes, and I saw them as a kid. Man. Wee Ewan? Who is Wee Ewan? Which character is that? I'm not a big fan of Dax or the Doctor, but the Bajoran lady, what's her name? She's pretty cool. I mean, she does a good job of being who she is. But Cisco, Odo, Quark, Morn, they're all fantastic. What's going on? Ah, okay. The Vorta? I'm trying to remember who that is. It's funny, my mother is such a Trekkie, she forgot Dax even existed. She completely forgot about the character until we reminded her. Alright. Alright, turning spoilage into what will become the other type of terrain. Once we get to 50, we can make it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Have we got it yet? 25? We're getting close. It's a real shame that all this flux is going to waste, but what can you do? I think what I'm gonna have to do, because spoilage is such an issue, I don't know, everything I do is gonna have to factor spoilage in. And when we're ready to launch things, we're going to have to make the science packs really quickly, probably in batches. We'll probably have to set up a whole bunch of stuff that mass produces the science packs and then ship them in batches. I mean, 2 hours is a generous amount of time, but it's not actually 2 hours because it doesn't start out 100% fresh. So... yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how it goes. I don't want to. I would have to build rockets and ship every type of science pack here, and that just seems like way too much trouble to me. I mean, you could make some of the science packs here, but personally I'd rather just ship the research off this world. We might just make an automated spaceship that goes back and forth for it. I'll have to build defenses and do everything, of course. Rig the place up real good. Alright, anyway. I now have purple and green soils. Alright. This needs to be planted on Jelly Nut wetland and this Yamako wetland. Okay. The problem is, what does Jelly Nut wetland look by? Ah, Mount McKinley. Well, you're bringing Alaska into the conversation. Okay. This is Dead Skin Marsh. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Blue. Red coral. Ah. What am I looking for? It went away! I went over it somewhere! Oh no, somewhere in here was the The jelly nut wetland is here-ish. It's in this. Because it disappeared on me. Okay, hold on. Can I make a note? Hold on. Okay. Okay, the jelly nut wetland is somewhere around here. Okay, good. I need to find the Yumako wetland now. Once I have both of these... This is probably also jelly nut then, because this looks the same. Yes. See, I don't see any jelly nuts in it, but whatever. Green marsh. Blue marsh. Anyway, hi, Kita. Maybe this? No, whatever this is, it's not wet. I kind of want to try my shotgun on the aliens. I really need to get the first tech to let me have overgrown. This! This here. Okay, alright, we have a spot. Okay, alright, I'll put a tag here. Yumako. Alright, good. Now, how does this work exactly? Huh. It's definitely reacting to that terrain type. Interesting. I'll have to make more. But we're on to something. Okay. I think that was the final mechanic I needed to understand. Anyway, I see some of those pentapods over there. Those are going to have to go down. But I need a lot of spoilage so I can make the terrain that I'll need. And having a whole bunch of copper couldn't hurt. Ha ha ha! The shotgun is amazing. Satisfactory. I still haven't played that one. Meaning to play that one for... Okay, these are tough. But shotgun solves for them too. Good old shotgun. Give me lots of stuff that spoils, please. Oh shit, I'm getting killed. They started running away. All right. Hey, Nico! All right. Oh, that's pretty far away from my base. I wonder if I can find closer places to build the farm. We We shall see. All right. I should make some steel boxes, put those on my belt, and store stuff I don't need. Okay, that should be good. Because what I need is spoilage. Alright. Alright, so... when I'm ready to go, I'll dump it all in. I guess I'm ready to go. Okay, there we go. I'll have a pretty good amount of copper. We should be good on the basic researches. Okay, let's see. Alright, a good start. I'm gonna need so much more. Oh well. Need more spoilage, so much more. Can I spoil my wood? Probably not. Alright, let me see. That's too far. But this looks like Yumako here. That's a little bit closer. I can probably... yeah, I should probably work with this one here. Should probably try to work with this here and that there. But I think I'm going to need more than 10. Which means more harvesting. Well, better get to it. Oh, wow. Cool. I'm pretty sure that with just 20, I'll be able to build at least my first farms. Probably. Starfleet Museum of History. Here's a sci-fi I read once. They did one of those ships where it took like 1,000 generations to cross space, and they built this planet up. They were just starting a few generations in on the planet. Everything was going great, and then suddenly the ship they came in exploded, and a fleet showed up from Earth. And it was just like, yeah, we figured out, yeah, we figured out how to travel more or less instantaneously. So, by the way, you belong to us now. There's no discussion. There's not even a fight, honestly. You just belong to us now. Have a good day. Ah. It would be a pretty cool way to start a story if it didn't take the author about 1,000 years to get through those first few chapters of setup. But what can you do? Club nub. They catch flies with sticky hairs. I don't remember the title. I'd have to try to figure it out. I've sampled a lot of different novels. So many. If you want sci-fi novel recommendations, I'm usually more of a fantasy person, but I really enjoyed, oh crap, what was its name? I'm completely blanking. I'm completely spacing. I don't know. There's a bunch of novels I'd recommend ahead of whatever that one was, though. Okay, is this enough spoilage to make more? It might be. It could be? I suppose? Just glad the soil doesn't go bad. Everything else does. Alright, here we go. I probably have enough now. I probably have enough to start farms. Alright. I need green circuits. That's not an issue. I will need a little bit of spoilage, though. How's Hyperion doing? Very well. Send down the iron. All is well. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's got plenty of fuel already. Alright, let's see. Ah, crap. You know, if I just had a tiny bit more, I could make more. We need to hurry. One more. Alright, we'll make... I don't know, we'll go with the Yamako, I guess. Okay. First, let's chase off the locals. Then let's see what we can build up. Most of the ship is just the communication system, huh? Makes sense, I suppose. Okay. Alright. I want to build this here. Okay, let's see what happens. Sorry, wrong kind. No. Okay, it's very picky. Alright, it needs power. Alright, here's some ground. I'll have to use a lot of landfill on this world going forward, but I'll just get by with whatever to get this test going. Okay. Okay. All right. So what happens if I give you some Yamako seeds? It's just a crane, and it's planting the seeds in this water. Okay. I can actually see them growing. Interesting. Okay, alright, well, so I'm gonna have to give these farms a huge area to function. I'm gonna have to input seeds. They're gonna have to be on the right terrain type, which we've got plenty of here. I'll have to get their output. I'll have to input seeds. It looks like it can't plant anymore. It doesn't feel like you're using a lot of the land. It looks like there's a ton of space for more, but alright. But the problem is, yeah, I'm going to have to use a lot of landfill to make this work. And I'm going to have to guard this area up here. Alright, let's begin plotting what this is all going to look like. First, I'll just scoop this up. Don't actually know. Doesn't get miniaturization. I don't know if this will be enough, but I'll just give you 5 lasers for the moment and hope that's good enough. Good luck. And I will ask you to output... Looks like I can put one here. Output into this box. Yeah, do that. Do that. That should be fine. That should be fine. This power network is plenty good for this. Yeah, I think. The lasers might deplete things too quickly. I don't know. I don't know how the lasers are going to do against the monsters. There's some kind of pollution coming here, but it's not the type... It's not red. It's... yellow-green? Maybe that's light? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna set up some processing here. I need more. Okay. Alright, that should take care of itself. Scoop this up. This is polite enough not to land and crash into my stuff. I was worried earlier it might. Okay. These are gonna hatch. That's gonna get annoying. But I need to see them hatch in my pocket just to be sure. I think they're just gonna spawn a bunch of enemies around me wherever I'm standing. Alright. Plot. Let's see. I know I can grow jelly nut here. I know I can grow Yamako in either of these locations. I think this purple here is probably the jelly nut territory. So we're gonna need a station. It's a pretty decent sized patch here. Alright, we'll need some farms here. We'll need some farms here. We're gonna bring their outputs together here, where we'll have stone. I think we'll be able to produce every kind of resource coming together. I can defend these 3 points. With stone, I can build walls, but I don't know. These things might just... Look at that! Oh, yeah, that's pollution. Look at how that expanded. I'll need to put a few radars down. I'm gonna go for burning oil. I'm gonna go with flamethrowers. They're not resistant to fire. I think I'm gonna go with flamethrowers, and I'll mix in a few lasers and a few bullets for good measure, but I think the main defense is gonna be flamethrowers. The bullets will be a last line of defense to handle the large numbers of little things that spawn. I think that makes sense, right? I think so. Alright, let's drop some radar. I'm gonna plan to put my base... It might actually be best to put the base here. I might have to use some landfill, but this is probably the ideal location between the 2 points. I might even go all the way up to here-ish. I should start producing a whole bunch of landfill. Let me automate that, and then I need to find out what's going on up there. I'm also going to need some big electric poles. Yeah, we're gonna need that. We're gonna start making some steel. I'm not producing any pollution from my furnaces. I'm only producing pollution from the farm. Should I be concerned? We're definitely gonna have to figure out how that works. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright. Output, output, output. Box, box, box. I need large amounts of landfill. Good thing we got the big drills with their extra efficiency. That'll make this last longer. As well as having this awesome armor. I'm glad we saved this one for last. There was no particular reason to it. I was just more interested in the other planets. Oh yeah, these are keeping up. And I need to empty this stone, so... I might not even needed to put down all three. Alright. So... let's go take a look at what the farm is doing. Back on the ranch. Produced a lot of these. Produced a very large amount. And look, they're still growing. It's destroying the trees, but they're not producing wood. It's waiting until they reach 50 before it harvests them. Okay. I think I need one of these. Okay. And then this needs to go and do this. Ah, shit. Hold on, I got landfill. Okay, we'll make this work. Okay. Crap. Alright, hold on. Landfill. By doing this, I'm gonna end up with... Okay, you want the seeds. Okay. Now the mash... I don't actually care about the mash right now. I'm happy to just let that spoil. Because I actually need the spoilage. So this is fine. I wonder if there's a way I could get more seeds out of this. I need pink processor chips. If anybody is able to deliver me some goods, I'll give a list of things I'd really like dropped off. One of the things I would very much like is productivity modules. We've got productivity module 3 now, right? I would love to have that. Oh, yep, that answers that. Yep, when they hatch, they immediately spawn. But they do not drop further eggs, so at least the cycle ends. Good. I don't think the atmosphere is full of something. But it's probably okay. Alright. This is draining power. I don't have enough. But you know what? That's okay, because I'm going to connect this place. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll take productivity 2 then. It's fine. I'll be happy with productivity module 2. Biter eggs? Yuck. Did I connect them? I'm a little distrustful of this marshy surface. Alright, well... Anyway, this should be fine. Yep, and we're collecting spoilage. Perfect. It'd be nice if it would start producing seeds. Think in reverse. Generally, you have to spend a lot of time thinking through history of your worlds. Alright. We're going to use this large amount of spoilage to create a whole bunch of farmland. And I'm going to need a bunch of defenses. Alright, let's walk through the process to make light oil. Because I want it. Let's see, rocket fuel. Can you use rocket fuel in your flamethrowers? That seems like a terrible idea. I'd love to try. Alright, let me see. Oops. What goods do you need? I think that's what you've written. This achievement got in my way. Let me see. I would like to be able to build a, rocket launching site, and that will require, let's see, rocket site, I'm gonna need, let me check, 200. Speed modules, I might need a few of those might be helpful, actually. Let me see. It looks like I need 50 electric engines. I didn't bring enough for some reason. So, this is more electric engines, and blue chips would mean more rockets. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure anything on this planet needs to be of high quality, so I don't think I need quality modules. But, production, speed, both of those would be welcome. Assembly machine 3s would be welcome. I only have a handful. I don't think I'm going to continue running on solar power. I think I'm going to build up and use local power sources. But a load of solar panels and accumulators couldn't hurt. For my, those are always good. Those are optional, though. I don't have a desperate need of them. And if you really want to help me out, making a whole bunch of flamethrower turrets, those would be tremendously helpful. Because then I wouldn't have to set up an engine production if I just had the flamethrower turrets. Alright, I'm going to figure out how to make oil now. I should be able to... Let me drop the biochamber. Let me put that on my tool belt. There we go. Alright, let's look at this thing. So, it can make... Okay, how do I get heavy oil? Where does it come from? Rocket fuel, super easy. Biolubricant, super easy. Plastic, sulfur, bioflux. Where does the oil come from? It's gotta come from somewhere. It's listed as something the biochamber can do, so where do I get you? I don't know where the oil comes from. This is a problem. I might not be able to use the flamethrower. It would have been convenient, but I'm not seeing... Hold on. Let me check the tech tree. Maybe I just haven't researched something yet. Yes, but can't I turn the plants into light oil or heavy oil? Because the biochamber deals in heavy and light oil, so I kind of figure maybe... Because there's no coal on this planet. I can get carbon. Health. Extra hit points. Well, that's neat. Tree seeding! We can finally make our own trees. Maybe I should be going for the Tesla weapons instead? It's like chain lightning. But it shoots Tesla ammo. You'd have to make the ammo on another planet. Drat. Yeah, I might have to back down on the oil turrets. It would have been the perfect weapon, but I don't see a way to get oil. Unless the flamethrower turret can shoot, No. No, I can't use a flamethrower. It's no good. It's no good planning something different. The Tesla would require you to ship me ammo constantly. That one's out. I guess my options are... bullets. I can't get uranium, but I can make piercing magazines locally. So I can make regular turrets. I can make laser turrets. I could plant landmines. This might be a really good planet for landmines, actually. To have bots fly out and replace them all the time might be acceptable. But it would require me to make explosives. And explosives would require coal! Ah! Okay, never mind. Alright, alright. I cannot use landmines either. The rockets are also out of the question. I'm starting to see why people don't like Gleba. Alright. I'm gonna go with a combination of lasers and turrets, I guess. Now... We're not producing seeds fast enough to reseed. That would be great, but the Tesla weapons require munitions that can only be made on, the electric planet. The Tesla ammo. Tesla ammo requires a supercapacitor and an electrolyte to manufacture. So you would be manufacturing the ammo and then transporting it to this world constantly. I'd really prefer something that I could operate locally. So I can, once I set this planet up, I can just fly away and never look back. That's the ideal. I mean, I could. I've actually found the shotgun is pretty good for taking them out, but it uses a lot of ammo, so that I do have concern that I'm gonna run out of ammo eventually. Alright, so anyway, my power grid ain't cutting it. Yeah, and they've got laser resistance too. Definitely gonna have to fix my power grid. Yes, I would like to research rocket turrets. Those are definitely on my mind. This is just enough to get you guys started. Alright, this should get me a ton of nutrients with which I should be able to plant a ton of seeds. I hope. I definitely need a power solution. Now we're producing massive amounts of nutrients. Alright. Alright, before I do anything else, how do I produce power locally? Setting aside the solar, what's the best option? Okay, we've got something called a heating tower I could make. The heating tower could probably boil stuff. Spoilage is flammable. Alright, I know what to do. Shit. I can use the Hyperion. Alright, here's what we can do. Oh no, I didn't leave any. Oh well, it's fine. Shit. I don't need this right now. I need this. Alright, I'm gonna start sending down carbon. I can burn carbon. All I need is a water pump. Once I get our power system figured out... Okay, let's see. I will need a offshore pump, some steam engines. I need some stone so I can have boilers. I've got a lot of landfill now. Okay. Shouldn't have any issues with iron. Let's make some steel. Okay. It's like playing a different game that's also still Factorio. Okay, back at the Hyperion. Okay, we're continuing to pitch that. I'm wondering how many solar panels I could strip off and the Hyperion would still be self-sufficient. I can probably leave it alone. Let's have a look over here. It's actually the blue science that's holding up our science production now. Looks like they're slated to be upgraded so it would produce faster. It doesn't look like there's any shortages at the moment. Doesn't look like there are any shortages of anything other than... No, there are no shortages of anything in the base. Pretty good. Yeah, these just need to be swapped out, and they're already marked to be swapped out with a higher category of assembly machine, and the science will speed up. The science isn't even being held back all that much. Just a little. Hey there, Tabaki. Let's see. Nico is still on Vulcanus. Ooh. Yeah, producing those speed module 3s. Very cool. And Funny is on Fulgara. Producing a lot of things. Ever so many things. Alright. Looks like you need a couple more. Okay. I won't be able to fully automate this, but... a small number of cliff explosives would be pretty cool also. Add that to my wish list. Okay, let's see. Pipe. Okay, all I need now is plop down some boilers. Ugh, these things everywhere. Things! Did that fix it? Can I just put more boilers down now? Good. No, this. Okay. Alright, this is probably fine. I'll need... Okay, hold on, go over here. I need some steel. Okay. So I can make some steel boxes. I'll put the steel boxes here. And for the moment, you can have wood. But I'll get you carbon soon. I just don't know what else to do with this wood right now. Okay, next up, I need... Let's make some more plumbing. Okay, we've got the steam. This feels like a good stable space for steam engines, I guess. At least to get started. Okay, push that down. There's actually multiple annoying mechanics about this world. Okay. Now... I'll just lazily use a substation here. But then we'll switch to medium electric poles. Alright, there we go. Steam engines. They produce power day and night. Provided that I can keep them loaded with carbon. Or spoilage. Spoilage can be burned too. Okay. I threw away so much carbon. And now here I am going, gee, I need all that carbon. Good morning, James. But once I figure this planet out, we'll be able to go to the really challenging sounding ones. Okay. That should give me lots and lots of steel over time. Okay, we definitely have the power thing solved for the moment until I expand further. Good. We've definitely got our landfill figured out. Now I can go back up north and worry about the fact I still don't have defenses. And things are starting to creep into our territory. Let's do something about this. No, you're not breeding here. Get out. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Okay, good. See another one over there. Okay. Spoilage. We did make some seeds. Good. I feel like I'm not getting more seeds back than I put in. This concerns me. But once I get, if I'm allowed to use the production on this, yeah, I am, okay. Once I put productivity modules on it, I think that'll make the farms work a hell of a lot better. I've got enough spoilage that I should be able to make a decent amount of nutrients. I should set up more of these. They need steel. Hey, I'm producing steel. I think I need to set up another one here and probably another one there. I'll need to process and get the seeds put back in on site. And I'll need to do the same for the jelly nut. Probably use a biochamber as well up here. That would make sense. Okay, I'll run a simple transport belt. Might need red transport belts on the shipment as well. It looks like I'm going to be using a lot more of them than I expected. Now that I'm planning this out. Suppose I can set it here. We'll build the base here. Cool. I don't think they have to be... Well, actually, given the spoilage factor, maybe turbo belts are smart. Yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to have the throughput to require them, but... But yeah, you might be right. Turbo belts might be what we build everything on Gleba with, just because spoilage is such a factor. probably build a power station into this as well. I'll have to have a line specifically to deal with spoilage. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking spoilage. Okay. I'm pretty sure this... No, not this. Is it this? It's this. Okay. This could be a farm, but it's better to put them over here, I think. This should be a big old farm here. I'm gonna need... I'm still not sure if walls are gonna work, but I'm gonna build walls. I'm gonna build walls, and I'm gonna build, It's just gonna... Every time I look at it, it's gonna be regular lasers and bullets. What a pain. The carbon does burn through quick. I don't intend carbon to be a permanent solution, but it is an excellent temporary solution. Alright, I've pretty much got the resources I need. Alright. So, let's make a bunch of big electric poles and find more stone. Let's see. How did I search filter? I think the way this planet works is I'll just have infinite iron and copper once I set it up. So, I don't know, I'll keep it in mind. I might. My current opinion is to just set up enough to get the science going and then hopefully leave. I'm gonna have to chase off. I'm gonna have to evict a lot of these things. They're creeping towards my base in all directions. And it's going to be a little bit before I get the defenses up. All right, how do I filter for stone? Here it is. Okay. Stone. Okay. Well... Sure, why not? Yes, that's a concern of mine. I guess I'm just gonna go here, harvest a crap ton of stone to use to make a crap ton of wall. And landfill as needed. So... I'm just gonna run big electric poles a long way. Intended to be permanent, but I have to watch carefully that this line doesn't snap on me. Okay. Now, Still hot, still got power. Alright, big drills. We've got 3 different stone quarries in this area. What's that? Oh, okay. Not local. Okay, no, everything's fine. Alright. Yeah, I might want a few big mining drills as well. It's quite the wish list at this point, huh? Okay. So this is going to go into these. Probably more than that. Drop a couple more. And then all of these that goes into this, which produces just regular old walls. I don't think reinforced walls even exist. That's a mod thing. Just another mod thing I got used to having. Okay. Alright, that should produce my walls. Okay, good. I'll want to make more landfill as well. Okay. One should probably be enough. Okay, and you are set to landfill. Yes. There we go. Alright, that's producing landfill. And that should leave me with one more stone quarry down there. Hold on, let me expand this line. I don't intend for this to be a long-term base. I intend for this to be a temporary thing. they were gonna hatch eventually. One more. Alright. Walls producing. I don't think I actually need the last. There you go. And we're handling it. Good. Good. Excellent. Okay, this is producing what we need. I'll drop the radar here for the time being. Radar actually uses a lot of power. But this isn't really intended, as I said earlier, to be permanent. Once I get the resources I need, I'll take this down. Yeah. Don't know how I'm gonna rig up the bullets exactly. A lot of things I'm uncertain of. Maybe I can create full iron workshop at the Jelly Nut, or maybe not. I don't know. Get all the spoilage I can get my hands on for when I'm ready to jumpstart things. I'm really actually super impressed with how different they made each planet. The volcano one is really cool, but it might have actually been the least interesting. My favorite is Fulgara so far. This one is the most interesting. Like, I feel like they spent the most time with this one. But it's got a bunch of mechanics that I already kind of dislike, that are kind of what it's built around. So I think the spoilage thing is probably the real fly in the ointment. We're using more power than we're producing. Well, makes sense. That thing I just set up would use a ton of power. Let me see if I can get some more accumulators down. This is gonna kind of suck, but... Can I weaponize these mushrooms that explode? Let's see. Hyperion. Eject. Man, you make a lot of carbon. I think I know what to do. Alright, first, let's deposit this. A nice even distribution, more or less. Steel. Grab a smidge of copper. Alright, first thing we're going to need is more of these. I'm going to install another row. The accumulator's slightly better now. I've got hundreds of landfill. There, now that's running. Okay, that's probably enough. Okay. Might need another boiler. Might need another boiler. Not that big a deal. I'll just pop one in here and call it good. Okay. There you go. More steam. Okay, there you go. That should hold the power grid together at least a little bit longer. Anything else I need to do preparatory? Oh wow, yeah. Lots of stuff. All right. Alright. And we definitely do not produce standard pollution no matter what I do. It just doesn't factor in. But the farms do. So I don't necessarily need to guard my center. I just need to guard the farms. I see. then. Well then, let's begin setting up more farms. A whole new flavor of pollution, eh? Yeah. Spores. Well, whatever it is, I'm not running the farms until I get some production modules for the, assembly machines, because the farm wasn't producing more seeds than it was using. Or if it was a very close thing. So I'm not going to ring the dinner bell until I'm actually getting some positive stuff. But I am preparing the materials. That'd be cool. Let's see, okay, this one's here. Well, I listed all the things I wanted. Any delivery you bring is appreciated. Okay. That gives me a second farm. How many farms will I need? Let's build a few more. Okay. Yes, but I can probably make the cement and steel on my own given time. It was the electric motors that were the catch to building my rockets. I'd rather not even bother setting up motor production on this planet if I can help it. This looks like the next spot. Oh? Oh. Hmm. Alright. Oh, don't do that. Alright, it'll clear itself out. Okay, we're gonna need to produce... We're gonna need an input and an output for each of these. The input wants to make the seeds. Guess we'll start from here. Where do I put these? And that will factor in as well. I don't know if this is enough or if I should build a crap ton more of them. How I approach this depends really on whether or not I'm satisfied with 3. I'm not sure I should be. I think I should build into this field as well. Some large-scale industrial farming on the way. You know what they need? A refrigerator. We've got ice coming from space. We should be able to build a refrigerator. Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry, one sec. You are here. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take some transport belts. That should be plenty. Oh, you actually... Oh, yeah, cliff explosives. Thank you. I'll take some of that. Oh, damn, you weren't kidding about bringing assembly machines. Alright, that's excellent. Okay, not the electric engines. That's okay. Foundry. I don't think I'll actually need them, but... I'll take one batch, just in case I change my mind on that. Ah yes, metallurgic science packs. Do I need electromagnetic plants for anything? I don't think I do, but I might. I'll take some. Alright, cool. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge help already. Yeah. Not 100. Oh, they are? Can't you make things without that? I thought the foundry did things without calcinite, too. Oops, well, sorry, I took 20. I didn't take very many, just one pile. Alright, let me install 2 more of these. Oh, crap. Okay, let me see. Okay, I need to make... Ah, crap. Ah, no, don't do that. Alright. Everything spoiling. Constant problems. It's alright though. I'm gonna have cliff explosives now. How cool is that? Okay, put one there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ah, it spoiled just as I was trying to use. Everything spoils so quickly. Whatever, as long as we get the seeds, right? Alright, this is probably enough. 6 farms for this kind of thing. Probably enough. Probably enough. Alright, let me go collect what has been delivered to me. I'm just about ready to move on to the jelly nut production, but I'll still need to get the defenses going. Alright, I'm gonna put temporary spoilage storage here. I know I'm gonna need it later, but... Okay. And let me go get my walls. Will this even be enough to carry it all? Okay, this will be. Let's go get our walls. And landfills. Are these multiplying? I swear the iron and copper is just multiplying on the surface without me touching it. I'd swear it is. I can see your message. Alright, let's see. 550 landfill. Not as much as it sounds. 2,000 wall. Not too shabby. I can work with this. How are we gonna wall it off? We're gonna have to landfill all the way around. Put the walls down. Then put the defenses down. The big question is, how am I going to produce the bullets and distribute them? This place only produces copper. Hmm. to about there. That should be the highest point. Gonna interfere with our walls. No. Yes. Ugh. Annoying water cane. Be gone! The matter? Why can't I? Something is blocking me right here. Okay. It's gotta go all the way over. To all the way out to here. It's weird that I can retract landfill. Was that always a thing I could do and I just never noticed? Oh no, what have I done? I'm wrong. Oh no, undo. Return the purity of the land. At least in the spot I'm using. Okay. Yeah, out to here. This is fine. It was enough landfill for me to do it. Holy crap. Good. In my experience, landfill always gets used up way faster than you expect it to. Oh, cool, yes, awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Solar panels. I'll take those too. Alright. Ah, yes, the electric engines. Thank you. Might as well. Okay, I'll take inventory and let you guys know if there was anything else. But it looks like you guys got me pretty much everything. Most of what I needed. I think there was something else too. It's a real shame I can't use flamethrowers. I really wanted to. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll run down there and take stock in just a moment. I'm just setting the last of the groundwork for what will be the Yamako farm. I can tell this is gonna kind of be a pain in the butt to do properly. But I'll get her done. No, put that down. Okay. Just finishing inspecting the integrity of my landfill job. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Alright, let's head down and look. Then we're gonna wall this off, defend it. Set up those solar panels. But let me take inventory here. I noticed. Alright, let's see. Ah, here they are. Alright, let's try to sort this out. Alright, let's see. Alright, good, excellent. Alright, got that. Solar panels, which I definitely want to drop. We got the productivity and the speed. I should plug that in immediately and get the farm started. Okay, alright, yes, very good. Very, very good. Alright. I can make regular turrets. That's not hard. I might need, I might appreciate if you guys ever drop a bunch of laser turrets off. Because I've got 38 up here I can drop off myself. So I'll do that now, and that'll might be enough? I don't know. Might be okay. Yeah, laser turrets against things with laser resistance. My options are a bit limited here. It's that and bullets. I've been killing them with lasers, actually. Personal lasers in my fights with them. It does work. So I figure the lasers hit first and probably do a good job picking off the small ones as well as just doing damage. And then the ones that shoot bullets do the next. When the enemies get closer. Alright, there we go. That's running again. Take the seeds. Oops, I did. Alright, fine. It's probably good enough for the moment. Probably. We're not going to run the line just yet. Might actually produce bullets from space and drop them. I don't know. Alright, let's get the farm started. Get its defenses up, then build the second farm. Alright. I need to place assembly machines, probably in the middle. The assembly machines... I guess 4 of them. We'll start with We'll start with 5 and see what happens. Alright, you guys process the fruits. Now, what comes out of you is going to be seeds and mash. And you have the productivity modules, which slow you down by 40%. I should probably make more. Stupid water sticks. They're everywhere. Alright. So... could always add a beacon to the mix. Okay. Okay, there we go. This should be a pretty good amount of processing power. Okay, there we go. Okay, this means this line runs, and this line runs. Okay, hold on. Gotta dismantle even more sticks. Oops. Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to take that down. Ah, that's... this. No, not there. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's probably fine. It's... oh, no, it's supposed to be the big... okay. Just put the big electric pole here, okay? There, everything's happy. Great. Now. Okay. Now. Okay. I might end up using the green belts after all. Spoilage is such an issue. I should get them. I should just put the red belts away completely and just switch to green. Okay, that'll be burning for a while. I think I have enough right now. I'll let you know. I will be probably using quite a lot of it later. But at least for setting up these, we should be good. Alright, something like that. Okay. Now what comes out of this is 2 different products that I'm going to have to sort. The seeds go back. And excess seeds will have to be destroyed. Can I destroy them? Yes, I can burn them, which I definitely will. Let's assume we're going to build a incinerator into this location as well then. Alright. So... Easy to miss those little sticks. Okay. Alright, there we go. So... there's a couple different ways I could do this. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should do that, with this one sharing in the middle. Guess the best way would be to treat it the same on the other side. Okay. Okay. Filter, seeds. Okay. So the seeds will come out and go to these, where the pulp will be processed further into its next stage. Do I want to do the processing with these, or do I want to use these? Well, these can only have... okay. These are probably more efficient and faster. They are. Worth considering. Let's track out the seeds first, before we go any further. Don't want to turn anything on until everything is accounted for. Can I? Okay. Okay. You're gonna have to snake your way through them. Are the fast inserters even fast enough to pull things off the line? I hope so. I need to go there and there. Okay. We need to get to there, and we need to get to there. Okay. Good, good. Hey, Chen, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good today. Alright, we need to make more land. I can do that. That's why we have the giant box full of rotting everything. The box o' rot. Right over here. Got lots of landfill producing. Real good. Oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that either. Just make that. That is good. That is what we want. Set the walls down. Let me go collect more. Commentated series. Ah. Well, if you ever want any tips with that, I can provide all kinds of theory. Tips, tricks, and so forth. Then you can be just as bad as me. It'll be great! Alright. 500 there. 2,000 there. Excellent. Even if that place gets overwhelmed, it's done its job. One of the things that I used to do that I probably should still be doing is I would strip the audio off of my Let's Plays, and I'd force myself to just listen to the audio, as well as other YouTubers, and I'd go back and forth between them. I don't think very many people do that, but it makes you confront your own voice and how you talk. And it's something I really should still be doing. Let me see. I have enough. Where is it? It's over here. It's over here. Take that, and I can get a little bit further, inch by inch. Yeah. One of the things we all have to overcome is everyone hates the sound of their own voice. There's actual reasons for it that can be explained and everything. It's just a universal. When you get over that, then you can actually start judging how you're saying things. You can ask yourself, am I somebody I would actually listen to? Well, oh, there's two components to it. The first component is you don't speak as well as you think you do. And this is something you can overcome with practice. You will go, all kinds of things like that a whole lot until you're confronted with recordings of your own voice. I had a teacher in high school, and she talked about it. It's just like, yeah, students, they give presentations. You record them the first time, and they'll sound so much better after that because, you know, exactly what I said. The other aspect, though, is more difficult. And that is, your voice doesn't sound right when it's played back to you. The voice that you hear when you speak has more resonance. It's deeper. Well, that's because your own vibrations are running up your bones and into your own ears. So there's a component of your voice that you hear when you speak that doesn't actually transmit into the air. So to everyone, when you're first confronted with your own voice on recording, it doesn't sound right. You're like, no, that's not what I sound like. That's too high pitched. That's not me. And it seems to be a universal thing that everyone experiences. So that's got to be regular landfill. Okay. Yeah. Not liking the sound of your own voice isn't something that you can really fix. Well, I mean, you can. You can practice and sound however you want. If you'd rather sound like this, you can learn to. But for the most part, we just kind of learn to accept our natural speaking voice and just go, oh yeah, that's just what I sound like. Okay, I'll deal with it. Also, doing streaming and stuff, over time, your voice is going to change. It's not going to be something that you do intentionally. But for most people, your voice will become better over time. I don't quite know what to say. Like, it'll get deeper and better, and it won't be something that you're even consciously trying to do. But, you know, especially if you do a lot of film editing. Oh my gosh, you're in the film editor and you have to hear yourself say the same thing 500 times as you're editing it and adjusting it. Because I don't know about other people. I'm like, I'm gonna nudge this a 60th of a second forward. Okay, 2 more 60ths of a second. Okay, is the timing just right to match the voice and the video? Is it lining up perfectly? Particularly when I did reviews, there was a lot of that. I can't speak for how other people do things, only for myself. But it's noticed by other people had the same thing. Markiplier never did very much editing, but he was surprised. He was surprised to find his voice had changed. This was a long time ago. He talked about that. So I know it wasn't just me. Okay. Ah, man, this stupid artificial soil. It's alright. We can keep making it. It's not that big a deal. The problem is I have to keep making it because the spoilage on it is so short, the timing. Like, I have to just... Uh-oh. I have to just kind of keep working at this. Alright, I'm gonna need... Yeah, I can't really speak for how voice actors perceive themselves, but I think it depends heavily on what type of voice actor it is. If it's someone like Pros D, who can make a million different voices, then he's probably spent a lot of time listening to his voice and knows exactly how to make it sound any way he wants. If it's a voice actor that just has, like, one voice that they do for all their roles, they've also probably listened to it an absolute ton over the years. anyone who goes professional definitely would have long since gotten over that, I would think. I can give quite a few tips on editing, honestly. I would be happy to. I would be happy to help out with that. I've taught a few different people how to edit over the years. Come on, just a little more. I'm almost there. Alright, we've almost got this phase done. I may actually have to turn things on to speed it up a whole bunch. What am I doing? I should do the split here. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I should have done the split there from the start. That would save me some trouble. Okay. I might be done with this phase. Okay, that's the seeds. Alright, next we are going to need... Crap. Let me go check something real quick. Something may have gone wrong again. Because I'm taking too long before checking what I've been hand loading. Okay. Yep, that's what I thought. I need to set up those solar panels. Let me just get this farm working, and then I'll set the solar panels up. Good, good, good. More. Okay. Okay. A lot of work's getting done. We need that power to keep going. Okay. Now. Okay, the seeds will flow correctly now. But that leaves us with another element that must be taken care of. Okay, what to do about this stuff? Alright, there's a few different ways we can use it. We could turn it into nutrients. Or we could turn it into copper. Or we could turn it into mash. We're definitely going to want to do that in the end. And then that can become anything. For the moment, maybe I'll just turn it into copper, though. I think we'll end up just transporting the stuff. Look at how fast it's spoiled. It's already spoiled. Can we even, with the fastest belt, transport it where it needs to go? Or should I be mashing the fruit all the way at the end point and shipping the seeds all the way back here? I don't like that. I'd like the seeds to be made on source, but... You know what? You know what? Actually, for the moment, this is fine. For the moment, I find this acceptable. Stupid, but acceptable. Because I can use a large number of spoilage. Oops, wait a minute. I can use a large amount of spoilage for the moment. Okay. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Yeah, I can get by with this for the moment. Alright, now all I need to do is get the fruits from these to where they go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Alright. Let's scoop up any that I don't need at this moment. Alright, I have 22. I'm gonna need to make a bunch more of this. Shit. That's okay, though. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This one isn't running. This one is also not running. Okay. That one because it needed to empty itself. Now what? Shit. I see. I understand. This is gonna take a bit of doing, but it's okay. We'll get this working. I want to get started on the next farm, but okay. Okay, this one can do some work. Little nutrients. We can then use think I understand more fully what we're doing now. Alright, I think... Okay, so if I... Okay, in that case, I'll end up recovering all of that. Okay, this will come out. Okay, it should run this way. Okay. I understand. Finally. Okay. Okay. The fruits will come out. The fruits will come out. Okay. Difficult, but workable. I want it on that side, though. I can do this. No, there's an easy way I can do this. No, you cut that. Alright. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Whoa. Stupid sticks. So many mild annoyances on this world. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, grab all that. Alright, there we go. Alright, this will give me the ability to produce a bunch, but... Oh no, I need the seeds too. Okay. I guess that's okay. Gotta be careful I don't use all the seeds, but... Alright. There we go. Alright. With this, I'll be able to produce all the land... Not even close to all the land I need, but it'll be a start. Should be producing a lot of seeds right now. I should be getting a 40% boost on that. I need to produce more of this land. Not getting enough seeds. I'm gonna have to go harvest more fruit manually to make this work. Oh well, what can you do? Make as much as you can. And this will become way more efficient. Alright, I guess the rest of the mash is just gonna go bad. Can't be helped. Oh well, good thing I can use spoilage too. But yeah, we need way more seeds. It's alright though. Alright, we've got this side completed. Almost. This is the one snarl. The one snarl in the otherwise perfect pasta. Okay, I can spill out on the side. Okay. Man, that looks terrible. Would it look better if I did this? And this? Somewhat. Somewhat better. Alright, let's look at you. Alright. I'm gonna need brush size 3. That's perfectly in line. a decent chunk of land we can farm now, and we will keep increasing it. I want to do the jelly nut as well, but one thing at a time. This much is fully automated. This side needs tinkering now. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Alright, that should produce some seeds and keep things going, and it looks like I accidentally unplugged that. Okay. I gotta go correct something down south again. No problem. Yep, you make things to build more things. Either if it's your thing, it's very, very much your thing. If it's not your thing, well, then it's not your thing. I don't know what else to say. I really need to spread those solar panels. Let's go ahead and spread some solar panels, huh? And accumulators. Okay. Fill the furnaces. Alright, that should fix our little power outage. Okay, is that everything that's been dropped? Oh yeah, all the other stuff that's dropped is on Volcanus. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Power fixed. Let's drop the solar panels. Let's see. I mean, if you can get your hands on it, give it a try for a day, see if you like it. It's the only way to find out. I was actually given a free copy of Factorio way back when it was in early access. Way, way back. They were giving them out to pretty much anybody who was a streamer at the time. That was before the game had made a name for itself, of course. That's probably a good spot. putting down solar panels for a little bit. Till I'm satisfied that I've got a decent amount. And that my power won't constantly be running out while I'm in the middle of work. I feel like I should be able to make explosives out of these mushrooms that explode. I really do. Okay. Repair the little damage it did, and we should be good. Okay. Right about there. Solar panels take up such an absurd amount of space and require so much copper and steel. But it sure is nice having infinite energy. Doesn't burn anything. Oops. Shit. Alright, that's probably good enough, right? Maybe not. Maybe we need more. I can go out a little bit further. This will be fine. Just a bit more. Okay, one more batch. Okay. It's funny, the volcano planet's the closest one to the star, but it's the one that you most don't need to bother with solar. Like, you'd have the least reason on that world. Alright, there we go. That should help slow down the speed at which we're burning stuff. Alright. Ah, there they are. Okay. Alright, add a little bit more carbon. But I'm pretty sure the solar will help slow down the rate at which we burn that up. Okay, let me see. Where was I? I was trying to figure out this side of the equation. to just get this process started. Okay, there we go. Okay, well that's going on. We need to rig up this side. I really have cut a line somewhere. How annoying. Okay, there we go, that works. Okay, good. Alright, now. Let's begin. Okay, minimize the brush size. These are in the way. What? Why? No. Do not want. I can't. I cannot. Well, shit. Alright then. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Oh. Oh, I understand. Ah, that's a bit annoying. But I suppose I can deal with it. I'll just upgrade. Fixed. It's wasteful of the seeds, but I'm trying to get things done here. Okay. Okay. Now I need to get from there as well. Okay. This one should be easy. Okay, that's pretty much perfect. Okay. We're not being perfectly efficient, but whatever. Okay, now all I need to do is get the apples to market. Simple. Okay. So... Okay. now... Okay. Okay. Very good. Seeds should be multiplying now. It's going to take a little while. I'll still need an injection port for extra seeds to be burned. We'll figure that out eventually. We're building up spoilage. This farm is doing amazing. It just needs a little bit of time. We'll move the mashing process and everything else over. But now it's spreading its spores far and wide, which is a huge problem. So we got to put up the defenses. Go, safe for the moment. Alright, now for that end, it's time for walls and turrets. I don't know that I have enough of either. How I'm gonna keep things fed with bullets is a problem that, well, we'll just see what happens. I'm thinking double thick wall. Yeah, keep going to here. Since walls are easy, I'm probably going to produce multiple layers of walls. It makes sense to me. I haven't done these sorts of defenses in a while. Ooh, looks like you need a smidge. Yeah. Ah, crap. Give me the wall back. Yeah, I was slightly off with this one. Oh, well, that's fine. It's not like I have a shortage of landfill either. Okay. Okay. Alright, layer 1, double thickness, stick, get it. Okay, done. Okay, good. Anywhere there's a problem, we'll just fix it. Okay. Boop. Yeah. Alright. I'd actually like to put a second ring of walls around this one. Alright, how many lasers do I have? 38, and I can have the turrets. I think the turrets go inside. I think the turrets end up back here. I'll have to... What's that? Okay, Fulgara, not here. I'm gonna have to clear a lot of stuff, but the basic idea is probably turrets. And the turrets shoot out about this far. And the lasers... The lasers shoot out significantly further. But yeah, anything that gets too close, the turrets will then start shooting. But I want the lasers to be the first line. We can power them from behind this wall. That's not an issue. And then the second layer of walls. I don't know if this will block the missiles. I feel like the stompy ones will just step over. We'll have to get flying robots at some point, construction bots to repair things. Man, do I wish I could use flamethrowers. I don't know, what are the range? When we do get the rockets... Robot capsule injects a... Oh, okay, yeah, that's for... Let me see. Where is it? Where is the rocket turret? Here you are. Your range is 36. Okay, the rocket turrets can actually go behind the gun turrets when we get to make them. That's how it'll be. Because the rocket turrets shoot way further. And that should be what the defenses end up looking like. I don't know. I'm tempted to put an additional wall. I might. But that's what's going on with that. Okay, the trees do seem to be multiplying. What else do we need to take care of before the end of the stream today? I can probably, between streams, make that wall and clear this out. Now that I know exactly what the plan is, that doesn't take too long. Well, catch you later, Chen. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, we're gonna need a belt. In theory, I don't know how big the rockets are, but it shouldn't matter. In theory, we can run bullets and rockets down the same belt. That depends on what the rocket turret shoots, though. If it wants explosives, I can't make those. Let me see if I can figure out what it does. I think it shoots rockets. Like the same rockets that are right over here. That wouldn't be very good. Because that would require explosives. And explosives, I think I could make them with... Let me see. No, it has to be coal. That's a problem. I might not be able to use rocket turrets. Is there a way I can turn carbon into coal? An alternate recipe? Is there? Is there? I would like that. Let me see. I don't have that recipe right now that I can find. If there's a way to make coal out of carbon, I don't have it right now in our available... in what's available to me. Oh, you mean a scrap recycler? Is that what you mean? I haven't tried. You know what? I've never tried that. That's a good question. Can it? Just recycling? Yeah, the recycling center. Yeah, we'll have to try one. I'm curious. I'll make one right now and feed stuff into it. If I can make coal, then I could do a lot of things. Let me see. I've got some carbon right here. I cannot make it on Gleba. Ah, crap. Alright, fine. Well, never mind that. Why in the world am I not allowed to build a recycling thing here? That's annoying. Where's the recipe to just turn carbon into coal? Well, I'll just take your word for it that it's there somewhere. Oh, is it? Shit, was it right in front of me? Hold on a second. Coal synthesis. Yeah, there it is. 5 carbon to make 1 coal. That's a brutal exchange rate there. But I can work that. Definitely work with that. Alright. We've got the plan for Fort Apple. We'll get it all together. We're building up spoilage. I can't tell if the seeds are really multiplying or not. I'll just have to take it on faith that they are. I really need them to, so that I can make more farmland. I think the correct option is to probably start up the jelly nut farm now. Build basically the same thing there. And then pool the resources together in the middle. Yeah. This DLC is so freaking cool. It really is. Really? An electricity problem? I thought that it was all solar powered. Well, you got tons of panels to spread, and beyond that, I've got the nuclear stuff processing, if you wanted to set one of those up. Really all I did was plant the seed for nuclear stuff. It's not a proper processing process yet. I don't think trees help absorb the spores like pollution. Okay. All right. All accumulators are empty. Oh, during the day? Oh, that's definitely not enough then. That's a crippling shortage then. Oh my gosh, it's a longer walk than I thought. It's alright though. We're mostly done with this. I won't have to come out here too many more times before I just pack the whole place up. As I increase the farmland, I'll definitely need to put down a much larger bay of assembly machines. Really can't tell if this stuff is multiplying or not. It feels like it is. It really does. Well, with nuclear power, you might be able to swing that. Alright, let me see. Plus. That's the right size. Should be here. Man, flight is so convenient. Okay. And finally, Okay. That should do for this next wall. Once I clear out some junk. Could I? No, I can't increase the brush size of the wall. What a shame. Okay. Wall. Do you think we're gonna get water monsters on a water planet? There's a frozen planet, but it could do something like that. Under the ice. Yeah, maybe someday there'll be a mod that goes crazy with the water. See, should be laser gap wall. I wonder if this is really gonna work to keep those pentapods out. I worry that they're gonna get bigger and bigger, and that they're gonna become a serious threat. I also worry they're gonna step over the wall. I really do. But even if all it does is stop the rockets of the one type, that would be good enough to warrant a wall. Oh man, this is a messy spot. Alright, let's clear this. Okay. Plop this in. Almost. There it is. That stick. That stick. All right. One, two, three. Good. How much do you think we'll have produced just in the time I spent making this wall? Seems like a lot. Seems like one way or another you're gonna need to upgrade that power grid. Unfortunately. So... the question is which option you want. More solar? burning coal. Or something more exotic. I couldn't find any more, when I searched, I couldn't find any more oil. Okay, there we go. That's the wall. Now it's only a question of the spacing of the lasers. How far apart do they need to be? I've only got a handful. I'm not going to be able to make my own lasers here very easily. There's also questions of the power grid. Is that right? I suppose that's an okay distance. I don't know. All right. Okay. Turret. Arm. Okay. That should be fine. Okay. Now you blueprint this. Okay. And then... No, wait, put it... Yes. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. We'll ignore the corner for the moment. We'll assume extras go on the corners. Corners are usually your vulnerable point. Doesn't have to be perfection here. Alright. I may have to double check things. But that's okay. And then you can put some in the corners. Yeah, each corner gets one. Oh, actually no, the corners get the good ones. good ones. Uncommonly good. Okay. So, I think I have enough lasers to do this. I definitely have enough landfill to do this. I'm still tempted to put out a third wall. I just don't know how quickly they'll tear the walls down. Bullets. Meanwhile, we're getting a great amount of spoilage now. Very good. And we are definitely producing seeds. Oh, I'm so glad you guys sent me those, productivity modules. Just needs time. Then I'll have the seeds to expand the terrain. And it should create a virtuous cycle where it's constantly producing more and more and more. Yeah, once I fully outfit this defensive ring, I'm gonna do a second farm for a second resource. And then we finalize everything in the middle. The thing I'm really unsure about is how I'm gonna handle the bullets over here, because I don't want to run a line just to bring iron or bullets all the way over to this base if I don't absolutely have to, but I'm afraid I'm gonna absolutely have to. So bullets will probably get made in the middle. Trains are awesome. My train works perfectly. Trains are an amazing way to get your resources from one location to another. The problem is there's a giant rail network that wasn't finished. So most of the locations don't have a train. And they're not linked to anything. Like, most of the mines are just sitting there not doing anything, and it's been like that for a very, very long time. The trains are not causing any problems with your production because the trains don't exist. The trains are not moving. None of them were actually finished. The only train that's operating is the one copper train that I set up. Well, all you gotta do is turn the trains on and make them work. Somebody actually cut the lines I did. Here, hold on a second. Where's the button to ping? Here. Somebody actually cut my lines. I had a basically unlimited supply of iron that was to flow into our base. And somebody actually cut them. But you still have a massive amount of iron just sitting there in the buffer chests. So you can turn that into the base somewhere. I mean, I had lines going from the mine. It would process the ore into iron, and the iron would go into the base. And now it's not, because it's been cut. Anyway, it looks like there's an insane amount of steel and iron over here in the south. It looks... I have no idea what's going on with these rail lines. It's a much more complicated rail system than I deal in. My rail lines are always really, really simple. I give each train its own rail line. I don't use any signals. Nothing crosses anything. I just make the dead simplest trains. And they work great. This is a very complicated rail network, and I think we need the mastermind behind it to come back. Because, I'm not going to be able to sort this all out. I'm always terrified my trains will crash into each other if I let them share a line. Alright, anyway, let's see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to end the stream and go to bed. I'm just so happy I'm getting seed production. It looks like it's slow, but as things progress, by the time I finish the defensive lines, this should probably be, honestly, it's going to take a while to get all the farm fields down. The farm fields are really hard to make. Well, not hard, just a pain. Yeah, Factorio's not for everyone, what can I say? I like it a lot. I'm very impressed with this DLC. It's interesting. It's a lot slower than working on the recycling planet, like you were just boom right into the challenge of that one. This one requires a lot more time building it up. I think a lot of the mechanics on Gleba are really cool, but some of them are very frustrating. There's always water that you're trying to put landfill in, and then there's always little sticks in the way, and a lot of just minor annoyances that aren't really a big deal, but they kind of stack up. But I am 100% sure that we haven't even begun to see evolution factor 0.069. Shit's gonna get big. Shit's gonna get really big at some point. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure it's going to be infinite resource production, so that's nice. Yeah. All right, there we go. Great. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to need to go to bed. I must rest. Let me take a poke and see what you guys have been up to. You're in orbit around Gleba? Huh. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Nico is busy building a massive new infrastructure to process iron. Let's see. Ah, funny. Expanding to new territory. Okay. Setting down more lightning rods and stuff, yep. Yeah, I don't think you could really do Fulgara without trains. The way Fulgara's set up. Oh wow, yeah, you're doing raised rail networks. So you don't have to shield the rails from lightning then, I take it. Okay. Efficiency and speed modules. Wow, yeah, there's so much going on here. There's so much going on here. I noticed that we're not producing any electromagnetic science anymore. It looks like the supercapacitors are not getting green circuits anymore. Something broke down somewhere. We made a heck of a lot of electromagnetic science, though, so I don't think there's any emergency there. Let me see what was going on here. Our science is all standing still because... Spoke too soon. We have no electromagnetic science anymore. So, yeah, this is... processing unit productivity is not going to ever happen. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, once I get the agriculture science, we can get some pretty cool stuff, and then we can get into traveling into deeper space. Soil for Yukamon Yumako tree anywhere in the green biome. The overgrowth soil is really expensive, though. I don't know. I don't know if I even want it. Ugh, I'd have to bring biter eggs down, too, for some reason. I don't think I actually need that research. I think we can ignore it. Lithium processing. Yeah. Drowbard was out, too. weird stuff ahead. Biolabs. Yeah. Yeah, I like the big mining drills quite a lot, actually. I really like getting 50% more. The productivity modules were always my favorite, and I'd look for every excuse to shove more of them in. I really like getting the most out of every resource. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to bed. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.